The current board of the Nigeria Football Federation, led by ALHAJI IBRAHIM MUSA GUSAU, has spent 2 years already in office. Well, he had a lot to say about the past 2 years and the future, and he also made a lot of promises to Nigerians. So that's what we will discuss on the Spotlight segment on today's edition of the show. Now, joining me to do this on today's edition, I have an amazing sport journalist, Tunde Young. Welcome to the show.
Hey, pleasure to be here, Solomon. Thank you for having me. And
it's 2 years already. 2 years already.
I don't know where your excitement is coming from. Yeah, I'm not. I don't share your excitement. We'll get into it when the show starts.
Most definitely. Okay, we'll get into it. Also joining us on today's edition of the show, he's an amazing sport journalist, but he's also an MC. We call him MC Log John. John and Today. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Great to be here once again. To discuss crucial issues and topics as regards Nigerian football. So great to be here.
Yes, I was scared. I thought we were going to say Football Federation. But I get that. Okay, before we go to the issues and talk about them, we'll listen to the president of the Nigeria Football Federation, ALHAJI MUSA GUSAU. Now, at this point, he was talking about the finances for the NFF, the relationship between the NFF and the sport ministry. Then we'll get back from that. So let's watch this.
Government has been extremely wonderful in the area of supporting us, especially when it comes to our higher level competition. On the premise of that, we try to make sure that whatever we are going to do as far as the board is concerned, we try to take the ministry along. And the minister is a wonderful guy and a very honest and sincere guy that whenever we go with critical issues, he listens to us, he makes his consultation, and they get back to us and we reach an agreement. The key thing is once you can be able to sit down with whoever is your boss to discuss honestly with him, there's no way you have problem. And that is why you see we're having a very smooth relationship with the ministry without having any rancor. Whatever policy we're going to introduce as far as football is concerned, we try to contact the ministry to ensure that at least we go on the same page with the government so that there's not going to be any conflict. And so far so good. The minister has been very wonderful and the staff of the ministry have been cooperating. And that is why you see we have a very smooth and cordial relationship with them. And it all depends on who is there. This is IBRAHIM GUSAU, who is leading the NFF, and Senator John Owen Eno is the Minister of Sports. So these are the key people that we are talking about. And once we can agree, I agree to give him all the necessary respect he deserves. And he also tried to look at me as a brother that we can work together for the...
I'm sure you've heard from the horse's mouth. That's what they say. ALHAJI IBRAHIM MUSA GUSAU. Now, first, I'm coming to Tunde Young. I thought the NFF should be an autonomous body. Why is it always that there must be a good relationship between the NFF and the sport ministry for things to go on well?
Nigeria, the autonomous first now. When you're autonomous, let's see how you will pay that salary. Let's see how you will have access to stadium. There's nobody in Nigeria that can be fully autonomous. What do you mean autonomous?
But I thought they will say we want to be Phoenix usually use a word that time. We say we want to they want to survive on their own. So we are 60%. I'm looking for the word.
Solvent.
Oh! That's my guy.
Okay, so the 60% solvent, the 40%.
Mixture.
If government is supposing 40% of your endeavors, you should not be making out. You cannot call yourself a self-sufficient body. You are not an independent organization. That's 2 years of GUSAU. I honestly, let me not lie. I don't care. I don't care at all about his promises, about his tenure so far. I do not care. Phoenix time was full of controversy.
Yeah, a lot of
people consider him, in fact, very bad for the NFF. One thing you can never say though is that Phoenix time was quiet or uneventful. One thing you can never fault Phoenix for though was a lack of effort to try and make things work. Every time you heard Phoenix it was always in some sort of effort to bring something to the federation. It was always some sort of effort to make something happen for the Super Eagles. his shortcomings, the downside to Phoenix was that he was super egocentric. Didn't pay any attention to underage football. Didn't pay any attention to women's football. Did nothing else beyond the Super Eagles. All the new partnerships with the brands and everything was Super Eagles. Yeah. Nothing concerning him with the league. It was just the Super Eagles. So that's main criticism. But what can we say that Ibrahim Musa was in 2 years since his appointment? What exactly? It's just been a tenure of.
But we got to the final of the African Cup.
Okay, what number did you get?
African Cup of Nations.
Yeah, what number did GUSAU wear in that match?
He was in the stand, VIP stand.
If GUSAU is not playing, I don't want to hear him. That's one of his activities. So because at the end of the day, it's a case of the tenure has been one of just surviving. You look at someone talking about his achievements in 2 years and saying they have gone to competition. So you for not go now. Like you qualify for competition, what are you going to do? Are you not going to go as the Super Eagles of Nigeria or as the under-8 teams or as the women's national team? If you qualify for competition, will you not go?
They will go now.
So how is you see that as an achievement? Please saying the government has been very wonderful. In what? What have we implemented? What policies has it put to in 2 years? And halfway through your tenure, you are still hearing promises. When it's not campaign season. So like I don't know. There's nothing here to celebrate. Maybe I'm not excited about it. Maybe John is more excited than I am.
Oh, okay, John. There's a good. We know before you see there's loggerheads between the NFF president and the minister in charge of sports. But it's not like that this time around. There seems to be fluidity between the NFF and the ministry.
So how has that helped us? The
relationship. But there's fluidity.
The relationship that exists between the sports minister and the minister now is a matter of interest. So maybe at this time, their interests are alive. Interest in trying to,
interest in trying to be interesting.
So their relationship has never helped the Super Eagles or the Nigerian football in any way. There's always been two people who are egoistic, trying to show power or show that okay, I am the sports ministry, I'm bigger than you. You can't get funds without the sport ministry. Just like today mentioned, trying to get into stadiums for Nigeria for us to exhibit games. The sport ministry is solely in charge of that one. So it may be this time the NFF is just trying to massage the ego of the sports ministry. So telling you, oh yes, in fact, he even said he's an accountant.
Hey, he has been so judicious with the finances of the NFF.
Let me tell you something. He's saying that he's an accountant. Please, has he published monies?
Hey, but there's no money.
So the ones they use in paying players and all that.
And that's why he's thanking the sport ministry.
And accountant did not give us audit of the Super
exactly.
Of the NFF's financial situation. All I know here is 2 years that the NFF don't have money. How about you make the financial records public? What happened?
Yes.
How much did you miss there? How much does it take to run?
No, there was no money there.
There was no money. That's the if it's you claim you're an accountant. That's what I expect from an accountant.
Exactly.
People are coming in. This is how much I met in the boss. So this is how much we need to run the
NFF on a monthly basis.
We will now be able to judge you appropriately and say, okay, this guy has tried. You did not meet a lot of money. But you are just here saying you are an accountant.
Telling us you are an accountant. How does that help? Being an accountant, you didn't publish the financial statement for the 2 years that you've been the chairman. But if you ask GUSAU now, he will tell you that they didn't publish.
You are good. The one before that, did they publish?
No, those ones are not accountants. He is an accountant. That's it.
Nice.
He is an accountant.
Nice.
So he should do what an accountant is supposed to do. So our sport has not improved. Our football has not improved. Is it not under the same GUSAU we're having Bruno Labbadia and things that we've not experienced in the past? Where you got a manager, announced it to the public as now have a Super Eagles manager. In another few days, the guy said, I'm not Super Eagles manager. I've never heard that.
Careful before they announce you. Talk small. Before they go announce you.
Imagine now, even in fact, when IBRAHIM is now the caretaker manager, they are still telling us that we are still looking for a body coach.
Okay, now that takes us to the next video. Let's play the next video where the president of the Nigeria Football Federation, IBRAHIM Musa GUSAU, was talking about coaches was talking about the football and was talking about coaches for the men and the women's senior national team. Let's play this video. This session is very, if you think that first one that you saw is, wait and watch the second one.